I prepared for cybersecurity the wrong way. Not because I was lazy, not because I didn't study, but because nobody told me what the journey really feels like. If you're thinking about cybersecurity, watch this first. Hey, what's going on, guys? Behind the firewall, on this channel, I document the real cybersecurity journey, no hype, just the truth. And today, I'm going to be sharing 5 things I wish I knew before I ever started cybersecurity. Look, before I even get started, let me be real with y'all for a second. When I started cybersecurity, I actually thought I was behind before I even began. I saw these people online. You saw these posts where they're taking the exams and passing them in 2 weeks, pass your security plus in a week. I saw people building labs that look like real companies. I saw people getting hired while I was still watching YouTube videos trying to figure out and understand what was going on. I remember thinking, maybe I'm late for the party.
You ever felt like you showed up just as everyone was leaving? That's exactly how breaking into cybersecurity felt.
That pressure almost made me quit. So everything I'm about to share with you isn't theory. It's what I learned after feeling lost and unsure if this was even for me. Cybersecurity is not one job. When I first heard cybersecurity, I thought it was one role, one title, one skill set. I didn't understand there's SOC analyst, GRC analyst, cloud security, IAM, threat intelligence, pen testing, and even more. And each one has a completely different skill path. I wasted time earlier because I didn't choose a direction. If I was started today, first thing I would do is to pick a lane before I pick a cert. Here's the danger when you don't pick a lane. You end up studying everything and mastering nothing. You end up studying everything and mastering nothing.
I had to run this back. If you're studying everything, what are you actually learning?
I was watching SOC videos one day, GRC videos the next, pen testing videos after that, and it felt productive, but really, I was just scattered. Once I narrowed my focus, everything sped up. My studying made sense, my resume made sense, even my confidence changed. Certs open doors. Skills keep them open. So certifications matter. Let me be very clear about that. What they do, they help with HR filters, prove baseline knowledge, and they qualify you for government roles. But what surprised me is this. Certs start the conversation. Skills decide the outcome. I wish I had focused more on networking fundamentals, IP addresses, and how alerts actually work while I was studying and not after. Nobody told me how awkward it feels to realize you passed the exam but still don't feel job ready. That moment messes with your confidence. You start thinking the cert didn't work when really the cert did exactly what it was supposed to do. It opened the door. But once you're inside the interview room, they don't ask, did you pass? They ask, what would you do if you saw this alert? How would you investigate this traffic? And that's when I realized, certs are permission to enter. Skills are what keep you there. Applying is a skill itself. Can somebody testify?
If you believe it, say yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo!
I used to think applying was just clicking submit, clicking a button. It's not. I learned most resumes don't make it past filters. I felt like HR was doing this to my resume. Kobe. Most job descriptions aren't entry level no matter what they say. Volume alone doesn't beat strategy. Once I started matching my resume to SOC language and applying strategically, that's when responses changed. I learned the hard way that you can apply to 200 jobs and still feel invisible. But when I slowed down, changed my resume language, used the same keywords the job description used, that's when I finally started hearing back. The skill most people never talk about in cybersecurity is learning how to sell your skills on paper before you even get to show them in person. Silence is part of the process, guys. You apply, you wait, you refresh your email, and nothing happens. No feedback, no rejection, just silence. Silence doesn't mean failure, it means you're early. Silence is the part nobody prepares you for emotionally. Because effort with no feedback feels like you're doing something wrong, even when you aren't. This is where most people disappear from cybersecurity, not because they failed, but because they're waiting, convinced they weren't good enough. You will fall behind. You will compare yourself. Someone passes faster, someone gets hired sooner. Feeling behind doesn't mean you are behind. It just means you're mid-journey. Social media compresses time. It makes 3 years of effort look like 30 seconds of success. You don't see the nights where people wanted to quit. You only see the offer letter. The illusion almost broke me early. Cybersecurity at the beginning doesn't feel exciting. It feels confusing, overwhelming, and lonely. You're learning things nobody around you understands. Your family thinks you're just on a computer. Your friends don't get why you're stressing over logs and ports. That emotional gap is what breaks most people, not the technical part. So, what I do differently today? If I could restart today, I'd pick a lane sooner. I still get certified. Security Plus. Start labs earlier. Learn job descriptions like a language or a scripting language, Python maybe. Stop comparing my timeline to others. So, if you're struggling right now, you're not late, you're not dumb, you're not wasting your time. You're just doing the part nobody shows you online.
You're doing the quiet part. But this is the part that actually builds you.
So yeah, if you're still trying to break into cybersecurity, comment below, still trying. I respond to every single one because this stage is the hardest. So, thanks for watching.